Good evening, guys. It's Aldo from Allred TV on a very miserable Saturday night. Not in a good mood, as you can tell, and I'm joined by two of my fellow comrades in Ant and Deck. Good evening, lads. How you doing? Should I not
feel
ask?
like crying. Feel like crying.
Yeah, we've just watched Liverpool on Ernie Slot press the self-destruct button. 95 minutes, 2-0 down away at Bournemouth. 7 minutes before he makes a substitution against Endo on. He was stood there for 4 minutes on the touchline waiting to come on. If Endo had come on straight away, that goal would never have happened for me. But I'm sorry, but one win in 14 for Bournemouth, that today. The first win in 14 games. It's unforgivable.
Didn't they beat Spurs like 2 weeks ago?
Hey?
Didn't they beat Spurs like 2 weeks ago?
That's not well. According to Kelly Cates on Sky, it's the first win in 14. That.
Was it a Premier League game that they played Spurs though?
But yeah, Ben, I'll let you open the show tonight, mate, with your thoughts on the game and what you thought on the first half, how we started off, and then suddenly what happened to Mr. Virgil fucking Rolls Royce Van Dijk. I'll let you take it away, Ben, and then we'll hand over to Ant, and then I'll have me 2 penners.
Actually started well. I liked how it started. To be fair, it was, and I was saying in a group chat with a few people that I've talked to regularly on Twitter, like, oh, we've started well, so we know what's going to come now. Goal, Bournemouth, and shock horror. 10 minutes later, Evan Nielsen scores off whatever the hell Van Dijk was trying to do. And he said it was a hard ball to bring down. No,
yeah.
No, it wasn't, mate. Just head it out for a corner.
Yeah. He's 6'4", for God's sake.
Diabolical.
You know, I mean, the thing is, it was Anthony. What do you want to add on to this?
Well, can I just point something out first? Obviously, I've got Twitter open on my phone, and there's a quote, obviously, in the post-match interview from Slaw saying, "It is safe to say a few players of ours ran out of energy." First of all, where did they put all that energy? Because it wasn't into running all that game. Because not even halfway through that game, after like the first 20 minutes, they just gave up.
Yeah.
They started running, putting pressure on, which was great, brilliant, loved it. And then after like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, it was like, where are you? What are you doing? But yeah,
Gary Puss spent that entire game trolling. I don't know what he was trying to do.
Absolutely
Here we go.
And I just want to add another thing as well before we get to this topic. I want to go back to like the last stream I was on. I want to retract my statement of saying I'm on the fence.
All right. Okay. So I'll ask you the question again then before you continue. Right, Ant, are you slot in or are you slot out?
Slot out, guys. Slot out of this club. Fucking hell. Diabolical.
I mean, I'll give you mine. So I agree with Ben. I think we started off pretty well. We started off at a fast pace. They couldn't handle it. And Wirtz and Salah looked impressive. They were linking up well together early on. And then 20 minutes in, we just imploded. We just absolutely just, okay. And then, like we said last night on stream, Ben, we said Everton score.
Evan Nielsen.
Yeah, we said he'd score. And we said, we pinpoint, you picked him out, you said, this is the fella you've got to watch out for. And lo and behold, what happens? Virgil's kicking fresh air again. If he's not twerking, he's kicking fucking fresh air. You know, I mean, come on. I'd have kicked that out with my bad leg. Never mind. Fucking 6'4" and 2 good pins.
And you're still in your prime, mate.
Well, I feel like it after watching that shite. You know, I've not replied on Twitter. I've not replied on X because I'm not going to say the name because it's not fair, and I'm not going to say the fan channel they're off. But every game they go to, we fucking lose, and she's gone again today.
Redman.
Yeah. She's gone again today. We lost at Palace. She went.
I think it's
every game she goes to, we get beat.
Someone called Clark.
Who went?
Oh,
Redman.
Oh,
honest to God. But the thing is, they won't come out now and say slot out.
Of course they won't.
no, because they get invited to the games,
Yeah,
don't they?
they're making it. They're
Yeah.
making excuses now, and Anfield Rap are doing the same thing. This is what.
Oh,
This is what,
Anfield Rap have always been
this is what
under
grinds
fucking-
my gears.
They've always been under their asses.
I sent a message. You know, Big Mo, who works for them.
Yeah.
I sent he covered the Manchester derby last weekend. So, and because he posted a video and he said, I'm at Old Trafford and I'm walking, I'm going in. So I went, what is a red doing at Old Trafford covering the inbred derby? So I just put, Mo's a closet Man United fan. He's come out the closet and he sent me a fucking angry photo. You were fucking fuming at me.
Okay, no.
He went, I'm a journalist, it's my job. I can't turn work away. I'm like, you fucking can. I'm not going there.
Especially when it's them two teams facing each other.
Exactly.
No thanks. I'll leave it.
Exactly. I'd sooner stick fucking pins in my eyes. Fucking hell. But
Shit in my hands and clap.
yeah, but getting back to us, you know, I mean, that looked nasty. What Gomez when he clattered with Becker, it didn't look good. That,
Yeah.
you know, but come on, lads, 7 minutes to make a substitution.
The player should have kicked it out. Like
Well,
you could
yeah.
see Swad doing this. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I agree with you. I agree with you.
Trying
What
to
you
get
said on the
substitution
chat, Ben. I just think it's
And
more
Alisson just
proof that Slot's he's lost the dressing room.
He's lost
If that's
everything.
11 lads who are playing for you, then we're fucked. You know, and I don't like saying it, but I'm hoping Arsenal fucking batter them men tomorrow. Because
well,
you know,
obviously.
I mean, because Chelsea, both of them, if Chelsea win and and United get something, they go above us. And I've just looked at our next 6 games; they're not good. We've got Newcastle and City next.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
And Sunderland.
Yeah,
Stadium
and
Light.
Sunderland. And that, so I went down the fixtures, and 3 games from the end of the season, we play Man United away.
That'll be a top 5-6 pointer.
Oh, he's on now, and he's thought, I'm leaving the sound off. Oh, I can't look at him. Okay, now. Honestly, I'm just, you know, when I don't. Oh, it's.
Is he a disgrace to the Board Legion?
Well, I'm thinking.
I was going to make a comment about him.
Seriously, I'm thinking of putting my Gene Simmons wig on. I'm telling you.
Say, he's going to put a wig on just so he doesn't look like he's associated.
well, I should get my traitor's cloak out, shouldn't I? And just put my head up.
The three of us all.
But second half, we got worse. Because I said to myself Saturday, I thought, right, second half, get Etatiki on, get Rio Ungamore on. And Rio Ungamore did more in 5 minutes than what Cody Gakpo did all game.
Not hard.
Couple of dipsy doodles, you know, from his Norwegian friend.
I still can't believe Gakpo fell over his own 2 feet trying to dribble a ball. I actually laughed and then cried.
Rio, one thing with Rio is he should have went down.
Yeah.
That one moment.
Yeah, he got kicked in the calf, didn't he?
I agree. You know something? Correct me if I'm wrong here. Any other player off any other side would have gone in that position, gone down and got a penalty.
We're the only team that doesn't play like it, but we're the only team that doesn't do like these things.
Honesty doesn't get you everything you need, does it?
No, well, we've seen before that goes against us.
And I don't know what you two guys make of this, but I thought the referee was atrocious.
And that's just an average refereeing performance in this league nowadays.
But that's his first game ever in the Premier League. It should be his last as well. If that's the standard of refereeing we've got to come, good God, bring back Kalina, and he's bald.
He was a good ref, him. You know, he took no shit from anyone. Him.
Yeah, and he was frightening, wasn't he? He was
He was.
scary.
Fucking his head bulging off his head.
He was scary to look at as well. But
Fucking-
I mean, obviously you'll probably watch Ernie Slott's post-match press conference later and see what excuses he comes up with. But
I don't think I can.
I mean, I'm going to stay off social media tonight, mate. I'm not even going to look at it because it's just going to be everybody saying the same thing now. I can't take any more Slot out, and Stevens, not Stevens' friend from Ireland, Anfield Agenda. He's on a fucking major rant now. He wants Slot out.
I think
he's on a major rant. So
we're not, if we keep him for the rest of the season, there's no way we're getting top 4.
No, I don't think we will. Not a chance.
I know a lot of people don't like Xabi Alonso and all that, but I think he's available now. Just go and get him because it's a World Cup year as well, isn't it? So pre-season is going to be scuffed as it is. Let him have the rest of the season as pre-season.
Well, with you saying that, Ben, you know, my worry here is if we don't. I mean, apparently Alonso said he wants a break, but he's willing to come in anytime Liverpool make the phone call. If we don't make a move for Xabi Alonso, I think City will go for him. Yeah. That's my worry.
No.
I mean, he's don't get me wrong. Xabi's not going to come in and hit the ground running and set the world alight straight away. I'm hoping, for our sake, he doesn't play 3 at the back. I'm hoping he goes to 4 at the back.
You played 4 at the back at Real.
Yeah,
I think he'd play. You wouldn't be able to play 3 at the back because we only have 1 fit centre back.
You know, I mean, like we said last night, me, you, and Jackson. But if you look at the squad, we are on the bones of our ass, basically.
If that Gomez injury is more than a couple of weeks, then there's surely no way now we can't go and buy a centre back. Because
we won't know. We'll bring players from the academy though. That's the thing.
That's
how stupid we are. We'll bring them in and
right after the season.
Probably pick that 14-year-old who scored for the under-21s today, where things are going.
The under-18s, yeah. Youngsters do it for age range,
like I was saying though, like you kind of have to now, don't you? Like, cause if that Gomez injury is long term, which it could be, because it did, like you said, it looked nasty.
Yeah.
Van Dijk's our only fit centre back. Konate was already in a bad headspace for whatever reason. Now his dad's died. He's going to be in an even worse head state. You can't rely on him, on top of the fact he's an injury warrior every game.
Yeah, he needs time to properly grieve before we bring him back.
Yeah, I mean, I know he's been taking some stick for what he's been doing this season, but
nobody should go through that.
You know, but when you lose your dad, it's I've been there myself. It's probably the worst nightmare come true. And I feel for the guy because he's only young, isn't he?
Yeah.
Also,
I think he's 22. I think.
He's 25. He's like 26. Yeah.
Fucking hell. Where did the years go?
I just thought Liverpool give him time.
They can't give him. The only way they can give him time is if they go and spend some money, but they aren't going to do that because, well, in my opinion, they don't want to give Slot another penny.
No, I agree with you. They don't because
and the guy we want isn't available. Well, he is, but not for unless we pay an extraordinary.
Yeah, it does make you think. No, if they're not giving him a penny because obviously they don't want to give him a penny, does that not make you think then that he's gone at the end of the season, no matter what, whether he goes? Yes. If they make the decision that he's not going now, he's definitely gone at the end of the season.
I think we talked about this on a stream a couple of weeks ago that, like, at least I did anyway. That I said the club just sees Slot as an interim, and they're giving him these next 6 months to either turn it around as an interim. The club see Slot as an interim now, not as the actual manager long term.
Yeah, that's why they didn't give him that contract.
I've said all along, I don't think he was the man they wanted in the first place, because if he was, why would you only give him an 18-month contract when most managers get at least 3 years?
Well, I do think
he wasn't the first choice. Yeah,
he wasn't the first choice, but he was definitely the second choice.
Yeah,
our first choice was always going to be Alonso. That was obvious.
Yeah,
but You know, I mean, but looking at that today, I mean, that's
depressing.
That's what now. So before they scored on the 95th minute, that was 5 draws on the bounce.
KFC boys. Boys been told to stay quiet by LFC. It's not good. Their decision needs to be made for Carl.
Well, he takes a lot of stick, Indy Kelly, doesn't he? But he does get a lot right. He gets more right than what he gets wrong. But he's got.
But that's the thing. No, he puts out both sides of the story, so he's never wrong.
If you throw in a poo at a ball, eventually something's going to stick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. You know,
he literally fucking back in the day of old Twitter, he'd have got a ban for constantly posting. Oh, that's how bad it is.
I mean, we're just fortunate that we don't have a mall in the club like they have down the road from me, 37 miles away. And, well, I found out who the mall was at United. You know, do you know who it was? Garnacho.
That's not a surprise. He's absolutely ranted at a player. I hate it.
Garnacho, yeah, he was the mole.
That's probably why they've been nothing since he left.
Well, I've just soon as the final whistle went, one of my mates who's a mank, he texted me just a load of laughing emojis, and I went, "It's okay, you can laugh, mate. It's fine. Wait till tomorrow." Because he lives in London and he's going out with a girl who's a gooner. So obviously he won't be getting anything after tomorrow, will he?
She's a what, Craig?
She's a gooner. Yeah, you know what a gooner is, don't you? Have you Googled it?
Yeah.
That's why we're laughing.
Yeah.
We wondered whether you knew what it was. You're going to get a message from him in a minute going, what did you just said about my band?
Yeah, well, he's living with a lad who's a gooner. I've just been told by my missus. Are you okay, Al? Let me finish it. He's living in an apartment. He's been down there 3 years now. He's on good money because the firm he works for, he was working in Manchester, and they said, right, we're transferring you to London. So he's been down there 3 years now. So he's living with a lad that splitting everything. So he's a gooner. Ben's a mank. So Ben's just been told that he's got to move out the apartment because the gooner's girlfriend's moving in. So Ben's got to get his own place. Now he's going out with a gooner. Right. So if they get shafted tomorrow, I tell you what. But the thing is, this is the snidey little fucker, right? When they get beat and I message him, he puts his phone on silent. He won't reply back.
Thing is, you expect Arsenal to beat United. We went to Bournemouth.
Yeah.
So he's right to laugh. We lost to a team with what, one win, and that's against Thomas.
Well, I've put Arsenal down for a 2-0 win in my Super 6. So
yeah.
But I just can't get my head around what I've seen tonight.
I'm not surprised. I've been saying he won't improve under this manager. I stand by that.
I mean, when we were 2-0 down and we come back to 2-2, I thought, right, I'll take a point now. Just sit back. Just don't do anything silly. Just take the point and let's fuck off home. No. But
have you seen this? I saw something after the game. Since September, we've won 5 Premier League games.
Yep.
Since September.
Out of how many?
Liverpool have won 5 of the last 18 Premier League games.
Yeah, 5 in 18.
And we've lost 13 or drew some of them as well.
Yeah.
Fucking
unbeaten now. Yeah.
I can't even sit there and say we're unbeaten after the fucking. Well, we're not unbeaten now, but
worst unbeaten in the 21st century. I'm not counting that.
Yeah, well, what's just said on the Gomez injury. Joe got a knock from Ali and it was bone on bone, so he wasn't able to continue.
Yeah, it'll be a really bad dead leg then.
Worst case scenario is he's bruised the bone, so he'll be out for the Carabao, maybe the Newcastle game. Worst case is he's out until I don't know how bad a bruised bone can get. I know it hurts though.
Oh yeah. And they've just asked him about Andy Robertson. Is he leaving? And he said, "Have I ever said anything about transfers?"
Which gives me the sort of feeling that maybe he is leaving because normally he'll
Yeah, I
say,
think
"Oh,
it's
there's nothing been said" or something like that. But he
Rob,
says stuff
Robbo,
like that.
yeah, Robbo was the last to leave the pitch as well. He kind of had a little little thing with the fans, and then he gave them a wave on his way off.
yeah. I think he's going.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I don't blame him, to be honest, because I wouldn't want to fucking play for this club at the moment.
Well, we said it last night on stream, Ant. If you look at it from Andy Robertson's point of view, me and Ben and Jackson touched on it. He's 31. He's Scotland captain. He's never going to play in World Cup again for Scotland, is he? So he needs game time. If he doesn't get games, Steve Clarke's not going to select him, is he?
Oh, he's going to select him. Obviously, you can't.
Well, he'll go, but
Unlikely.
you're not going to go to Canada, America, and Mexico and want to sit on bench, are you?
No.
Thing is, though, I kind of feel for Robertson. Like we could have just let him go to Atletico in the summer, and that would have been, funnily enough, the most perfect transfer for him. Robbo's such an Atletico player, an absolute madhead. But now he's going to go to probably the only club in the league worse than us.
Well, they've lost today. Have they lost today to Burnley?
No, they drew.
They drew. Oh, they were losing. They were winning. They were losing 2-1, weren't they?
Yeah, they were, and then Romero equalised.
Yeah. I mean, Thomas Frank's under pressure as well. I mean, it's toss of a coin. Who's going to get sacked first, Frank or Slot?
Frank.
The
board's too stubborn to fucking sack him at the moment.
But I suppose with us, I don't suppose they will sack Arnie Slot, because the Kings come out and said we don't sack managers, we get behind them and we show what we're like as a club. So if Kenny says we don't sack them, then everything's okay, then, isn't it?
Nope. Disagree. Kenny Dalglish might be the best player this club's ever had, but that doesn't change the fact that this club can't just continue to back managers regardless of how bad it gets.
Yeah.
Like, bear in mind, this is statistically worse than the Roy Hodgson era. And that's the era that every, the old fan, the top red, those who, the people who read the Redmen and the Anfield Rep, the Hodgson era is the example, the blueprint people never want to go back to. Well, we're doing worse than what we did under Hodgson.
Absolutely. And the thing is,
and did Hodgson ever get did Hodgson get 450 mil in his windows?
Bollocks.
Hodgson was given what the bare bones of the bottom of the barrel players, and told to make do with it and be happy. Whereas Slot was given players he wanted, like all this talent, and he inherited a much better team as well. Bear in mind.
And and to be fair, in defence of Roy Hodgson, because when I was working at the club, the position where I was on the away dugout. So where the away dugout is, and then where they sit, then you've got like the white wall, and then you've got a section where you can go up into the main stand. Well, we were playing Crystal Palace, and I was in my position. My gaffer come to me and he said, "Craig," he said, "you wanted?" He said, "Paul wants you." I said, "Right." So Paul came out. This is one of the main guys at the place. He said, "Craig, I need you for a bit." So I said, "Right, okay." So they took me down the tunnel. Took me past the media zone where they interview them all. And they said, "Right," he said, and I went out onto the car park. He said, "Right, what don't you do now, Craig?" He says, "Just stay here." He said, "When the team coaches come in, open both doors, let everybody in, but don't speak to anybody and don't make eye contact." I went, "Right, okay." So I just stood there. Obviously, Sky were there because they were filming it all. So Crystal Palace came in. Coach come to the doors, put door open, first person off, Roy Hodgson. He said hello. I weren't allowed to say hello back. Now, for me, that's rude. If somebody says hello to you or acknowledges you, you at least acknowledge them back. So, anyhow, lovely fella. Next night, but this is where double standards come in. So, Crystal Palace came in. 5 minutes later, Liverpool coach came in. Now, Jurgen was manager. Right? Now, as soon as the Liverpool coach came in, who was stood outside of me? Paul Kelly. Now, if you go to Anfield or if you're watching it on telly, you'll see him stood at tunnel. He's only small and he'll have a Liverpool jacket on. and he's got like black grey hair. As soon as the Liverpool coach came in, Paul Kelly was there. Jurgen got off coach. Morning, Jurgen, how you doing? Like, and he's shaking everybody's hand and saying hello to him. Like, you told me I couldn't speak to anybody. Why are you doing it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mo Salah said, "Are you all right?" And I weren't allowed to say anything. I only ever did that job for him once, but I didn't say boo to a goose. I was like, okay, I just did my own job. But I think Roy Hodgson got a really rough deal at Liverpool. If you look at that squad, what he had, and he was only there for 18 weeks, 6 months.
Something like that. Wasn't long.
No, 6 months they were there. And I mean, they've even comparing Slot with Brendan Rodgers as well.
It's probably more what's happening under Slot's what would have happened under Rodgers if Gerrard didn't slip, in my opinion.
But I agree with Anthony and I agree with you. I honestly think if we continue the way we're playing, we're not going to finish it top 5, let alone top 4. Because the performance on Wednesday night was night and day compared to today. But because Anthony, it's like you said, Ben.
Yeah,
he's a Champions League manager, not a Premier League manager.
I think Jackson said that, to be fair. But what I was saying is like the performances against teams like Marseille, they don't matter if you can't do it against teams like Bournemouth, who will actually cause you problems and defend. And like I said, Marseille, they played football. They were open. Like Bournemouth, they defended deep a little bit and hit us on mistakes.
So, right, Anthony. So, what would you do now after tonight? What would you do now going forward for the next game?
In terms of what?
In terms of, obviously, you're limited to who you can select, I think, because I don't think Chiesa is fit either, but that wouldn't matter because he wouldn't get a game anyhow.
Make a difference.
So, and apparently I read something that came up at half time that Van Bronckhorst give the team talk at half time, not Slot. So, what would you do in terms of formation and systems and setup? Would you change anything?
I'm not going to lie. I don't know what I'd do because we're just losing players to injuries. So I wouldn't even know what to do with the players that we've got because we've not got the right players for the positions we need. Like Ben said, we've got one. Well, we've got one fit centre back. That's it. That's all we've got. So
Gravenberch or Endo are going to be a centre back on Wednesday.
Yeah. Do you know what? That wouldn't fucking surprise me, to be honest.
And I thought we'd seen the last of Szoboszlai playing at right back as well. I'm sick of it.
I'd have put Curtis at right back, to be honest.
Yeah. And after that today, he can fuck off to Spurs as well. Curtis Jones. Sorry. Yeah, he can go in Robbo's suit.
Yeah, actually, I'd give Calvin Ramsey the fucking right back position now.
Well, Ernie Salt doesn't like him either, does he?
It's because he's not. It's because he's too young. I don't know why. Take you under 25 unless you're a certain type of player. He just doesn't like you.
Yeah, but Slot's come out and said, I've got better options. Where? Where?
He knows where these options are. He just refuses to use them.
Yeah. He says he's got better options, but then he turns around, looks at his bench and goes,
nah.
Gakpo. Gakpo's already on the pitch and he still turns around and goes, Gakpo.
Yeah. I mean, and the amount of times, again, we was at the halfway line and then we went sideways and we're passing it back to Alisson Becker. And then we've got the ninja, Otaro Endo, who, I'm sorry, but he should never have been at the club anyhow. I don't rate him, but it's just
he's all right. He is all right, but it's just I wouldn't have brought him on, to be fair, because he hasn't got the legs to keep the pace up of the game. He's sort of like everybody always says, he's a player that you put on when you're winning and you want to just keep it out of win.
Well, when he brought Etatike on and Engamo, we looked really dangerous. We looked at, we were causing them a hell of a lot of problems. That's only the second goal we've scored all season from corners.
It's our second corner goal out. Like we've scored.
About 125 corners we've had. We've only scored 2 goals.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
They can't call us stuck City FC, can they?
Oh yeah. But like even though we lost, and the one positive I'll take out of this is in whatever they've given that new set piece coach, give him more, because he's changed it around with the set pieces since he's been doing it, and he's doing it well.
And Szoboszlai's carrying us, isn't he? When you look at it,
Just give every player's wages to Szoboszlai. He's the only one that deserves it at the minute.
Well, him and XTK.
Yeah, Ekatike as well. He can keep his wage.
I think Mo would have something to say about that, don't you?
Couldn't give a shit about Mo. After that last game, the game against Marseille, where he has his left, where he's facing is the far corner of the goal, and he shoots, and the ball goes that way to his right. Like, I don't get how the science works. He hits it that way, but the ball goes that way. I don't get it.
I think no one can sit here and try and say that Salah's not a legend. If someone tries to rewrite his career now, they look like a fool. But right now, genuinely, I definitely think he's coming towards the end of his and it's not a bad thing. He's been consistently a great player for 10 years in the Premier League.
I think he should have left it at the end of last season, to be fair. Or win the Premier League.
You go out at the top, don't you?
His age is finally caught up with him. That's all right. It's nature. It happens.
Yeah.
It is natural. You don't know what's going to happen in the future, but when you win a Premier League, especially with no one else, like the last time we won a Premier League, we obviously haven't won it since last season. But he should have known then. Like, there's a slim chance that we'll win it again.
Well, to be fair,
he should have just turned around and gone, right, I won the Premier League, let me hang up my boots.
We've got a comment here from a regular contributor, Gareth Unsworth. He's commented, he said, Slot's comments on Ramsey were terrible.
What comments?
When he said that he's not good enough and I've got better options.
If I was Ramsey, I'd want to leave.
Well, the thing is, that's what I was looking at. I wasn't looking at it from what Slot said. I was looking at it from a young footballer's point of view. How are you going to be feeling hearing your manager say that about you?
He's been here since Klopp brought him in. Well, not brought him in, but he's been here when Klopp was here, and he went out on loan a couple of times, and he's still not managed to break into the first team. So at that point, you want to look at leaving to go somewhere, even if it's a lower league. At least you know you'll get into the first team.
Thing is, though, a lot of players in this team who might be considering leaving also have in the back of their mind that they know that they could be good enough to stay at Liverpool long term. So if they can just hold it out for a couple more months, then someone like Xabi Alonso comes in. But then again, at the same time, if Xabi Alonso comes in, Frimpong is going to be the number one right back. I mean,
well, either that or the number one right wing if Salah goes at the end of the season.
I don't think he should be playing right wing. That just defeats the purpose. Because at least with right back, he has some space to run into.
No.
Yeah,
that's true.
And there's one thing that stood out for me today watching that game, unless I'm watching something completely different. But the rest of that team are not on the same wavelength. They've not got the same football brain as Florian Wirtz.
Yeah, that's true, but I don't think Wirtz had his best game. First didn't have his best game today.
No, but they're not thinking like he's thinking. Like he's thinking best foot forward, not sideways backwards. He's proactive, not reactive.
Him and Szoboszlai are the only players in the team right now that generally know how to spell forward. Because, and like I said this the other day, Wirtz is the only player that knows Frimpong is rapid.
Yeah.
Like I don't think any of these players, like remember the start of the season when every player kept passing to Mamadashvili on his right foot, even though he's very clearly left-footed. It's literally that all over again. Like, these players aren't taking advantage of the fact that we've got Usain Bolt at right back.
But the thing is, when you've got a threat like that, like we spoke about the other night, with pace, with Frimpong, why take him off? because you've got Frimpong on the right, you've got Rio Ungomor on the left, you've got Florian Wirtz in the middle conducting the orchestra. Crikey!
Thing is, though, because Gomez got injured and Bradley's out for the rest of the season now, Frimpong's our only senior right back.
Yeah.
So we can't risk him now unless we go inside.
And he was getting pushed all over the place, especially just before he came off when he ended up on the floor.
Yeah. And he's played a lot of football these last few weeks after coming back from a 2-month-long absence. So we need to kind of manage his minutes more. But we can't do that because, well, our only other option's injured. And then the wild card option, Slot would rather resign.
No, that leads to a good question. That because question I could ask is, would you resign, or would you resign, or would you wait until you're sacked?
Well, the smart choice from his mind is, if I get sacked, I'm going to get a big payout.
Yeah.
So naturally, he's going to be thinking about that. But at the end of the day, if you get sacked by Liverpool, then your reputation is going to be in the gutter because Liverpool rarely we talk about it all the time. Liverpool rarely sacks managers. You're not going to get another big job for a long time if you're sacked by Liverpool. Like the best they'll get is maybe a Tottenham, and that's not a good job. No one wants to manage.
And that's probably only because John Hyting has put a good word in.
Yeah, but then at the same time, a smart person realizes if I resign, whether it be now or at the end of the season, you leave with some positive memories. You still leave as the manager who brought the 20th league title.
Yeah, they can't take that away from him, and not.
No, definitely not.
Definitely not. But I think you've got to. I think if Ernie Slott's got anything about him, because he's always honest in his press conferences, he gives you straight answers. He doesn't. He straight bats transfer questions, fair enough, but he gives you straight answers on everything. If I was a journalist there, I'd say to him, right, Ernie, do you honestly feel that your time at Liverpool is coming to an end? And if he said no, I think, well, you're lying to yourself.
A journalist would never ask that, though, because,
questions have to get vetted by press officers and all that.
Yeah.
And I know who the press officer is, Neil Jones.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and he was. Yeah, because he was a regular on Redmen TV before he got the gig, didn't he?
He was a journalist. He was probably the club's biggest mouthpiece, not named James Pearce.
Yeah.
On Twitter and all that. And then he became the press officer.
So once he got that gig, because I remember watching him, he was on one afternoon, and they were talking. It was about transfers and that, and he said, "This is my last time I'll be with you guys, and I can't say why." He said, "But I'm going into another venture," and obviously the venture was he got the job at Liverpool.
I don't know why press officers have to be so secretive. You're handling the media of a football club. You're not handling national secrets.
No, you're not FBI, are you?
He's not exactly the director general of the CIA.
He probably thinks if he mentions it, they're going to turn around and go, "Yeah, you're not joining now."
we could do with Thingy just popping into Anfield on Monday morning just for one day. We could do with Alan Sugar going in, just saying to Ernie Slott, "You're fired."
Or John Henry.
Well,
saying it to John Henry.
He's not. Well, he's from what I've been reading, he's not happy, is he?
He's never happy.
You know,
him at the celebrations, he looked miserable with the cigar in his mouth. Fucking hell.
To be fair, John Henry's getting on, and he's about 70.
Yeah, he must be late 70s. Gotta be. But yeah, I mean, looking at the games we've got coming up now, Newcastle.
Our only win in the next 4 or 5 weeks is going to be Karabakh, and even then, Karabakh might genuinely get a win because they'll play.
Right, I will put all my money on this right now. If we lose to Karabakh, he's gone. I will put everything. I get paid on Friday. I will put my whole wage on the fact that if we lose to Karabakh, right?
That's as bad as Ben putting what he put in the chat what he was going to spend on FC26, and I went, "Don't waste your money because it's crap." Because the only thing what's changed on it is the kits. Everything else is the
No,
same.
seriously. If we lost to Karabag, he's gone. Like, I can
Oh,
guarantee it.
can you imagine that?
Fucking, we cannot lose to a team that hardly anybody knows.
Oh,
Carry your bag.
that doesn't. Yeah, you know something.
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah, you know something. It's like when I asked you and Jackson last night about topics for streams, and I said, should we do one taboo or not taboo? That is the question. I think if we lost to Karabag, I think the whole stadium would fucking boo them off.
Oh, fucking hell. I don't think there'd be anybody left in the stadium. Fucking everybody be gone after the first
I
goal.
shouldn't be laughing. I'm only laughing, make myself feel better, you know.
Imagine Carabao pull a PSV. Like if he's not sacked at full time after that, oh my god.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like that when you look at a team and you think that's an easy win, that genuinely is an easy win. Like hands down, an easy win.
9 times out of 10 it should be. The one time is
Yeah.
that the team has Arne Slot as manager.
Fucking hell. Arnie Slot as manager and Gakpo on the left wing.
Nightmare.
Oh, that actually infuriates me. The fact that he still plays on the left wing and like he starts, should I say, that actually infuriates me.
Thing is, I've said this before as well with Gakpo. He's the reverse Iron Robin.
I've seen a video today of like an old Iron Robin clip, and it was like when he cuts on his left, it's over for everyone. And I thought, fucking hell, you'd never see that with Gakpo. When he cuts in on his right, it's over for Gakpo.
No, when Robin cuts in, you know what he's trying to do, but you can't stop him. But when Gakpo cuts in, he'll stop himself.
Yeah.
He'll fall over his own feet.
Yeah, well, it's on Wednesday. It's on Wednesday we play Karabag, isn't it?
Yeah, because every game kicked. Yeah,
Wednesday, 28th.
Every Champions League game is on Wednesday because it's the final match day.
We've got. I'm just looking at it. I've just brought them up on my phone. We've got Karabag on Wednesday, then we've got Newcastle on Saturday, then Man City next Sunday.
Wait, so who do we play?
A week or Sunday.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Who do we play after the Newcastle game?
We've got City away.
No, like
City at home. 4:30 kickoff.
Is there no midweek game after the Newcastle?
No,
I don't think so. No.
Then we got Sunderland, Brighton, Notts Forest, West Ham.
So it's not going to go out with a full March.
Do we go out with a full strong team against Karabag, or do we put out like a half-ass team?
What team have we even got?
Well, you know what I mean, like a team full of first-team players, or do we put out a few like?
I do think there's going to be a few rotations. I think Rio starts. I think Ramsey might start.
Chiesa might get a game. Yeah, he might bid for well. Yeah.
I think Ramsey could start it as well. Like because you can't play Frimpong in that game. You've got to give Frimpong a rest. And who else is he going to play?
He'll probably put him up at right wing, to be fair, and put Salah on the bench.
No one slot, yeah, probably.
So
fucking he'll put. I was gonna say he'll put Isak on, even though he's still injured. He's just come back to solo training. And we're like, right, you're ready, get up.
Yeah.
Tell you what, though, that Wednesday's good.
Yeah, that Wednesday's a gambler's dream, you know. Like what?
I don't know, yeah.
That's like
I might actually put money on it.
That's like Wigan Athletic beating City in the FA Cup final.
Oh fucking hell!
So
you know something. This is, seriously, I've only ever had one bet in my life. One of my best mates said to me, it was the FA Cup, Wigan and City, and he rang me. He said, "Are you having a bet on game?" And I went, "Nah." And he gave me odds. He went, "Put some money on Wigan." So I stuck £100 on Wigan Athletic. All right, and won £5,000. I've never had another bet since.
I was going to say.
I've never had another bet since.
Know.
Quick while you're winning. Did you hear that? Quick while you're losing. Fucking no. Oh, do I not like orange?
Fucking hell.
Oh, Anyway, Ant, you need to check if your partner in crime's okay as well, because I've not heard from him.
Who?
Deck.
Oh.
He went on.
You both said it at the same time.
He went on a date, didn't he? But yeah, I've not heard nothing.
Yeah,
So
you know.
just find out if he's still breathing or what.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
I'll check up on him after.
You'll probably post one of his reaction videos in an hour, and he'll have that. He'll have the most random edits ever. So funny.
Yeah.
The edits, the sounds he chooses.
So, serious question. How serious? How concerned are you regarding us finishing in the top 4, or are you not?
I don't know. Looking at our next fixtures, I'm pretty goddamn concerned because I generally don't see a win in the next. Maybe we beat Newcastle because they are genuinely atrocious away from home, like the worst team in the league away from home or something. But I generally can't see a win coming.
We're on for the run.
So I think you two sound how I feel at the minute. just deflated. It's like the whole air's been sucked out of the balloon. But it's like I asked Ben and Jackson a question, and I'm going to ask you the same one now. I asked them both yesterday. Has Ernie Swart sucked the DNA out of the club?
He's definitely sucked something to still be there. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. He's definitely sucked the soul out of the club at the moment.
This is how football gets you emotionally. Normally, I just it doesn't bother me because I've been there and done all that crap. So yeah, I don't worry about it now. It doesn't do you any favors. And the thing is, the players, they go and clap the fans. Thanks for coming. Do you honestly think that they're asked that they've got to jump back on a coach and travel all the way back from Bournemouth? They don't care. They don't.
Well, what's a shame they have to go back to the £1 million mansions in Cheshire to the extremely good-looking
Cheshire, or wherever they live. Yeah, I don't think they care. I just think Ernie Swart, he needs a longer look at things now. I think he's got probably. I agree with you two. I think he's got this game on Wednesday night, and if this goes like the Titanic.
And I really don't want people to hate me, but I have put a bet on Carabag to win.
Oh Christ!
I've done it.
Every time I see that advert now on what comes on box without I've got something to tell you. I bet against us to lose. I'll be thinking of you. Oh dear, man! What have you done? Right. I think we'll call it.
I've only put £1.20 on, and I get £24.
Right. Well, that's not bad. It's better to start with the wet fish, isn't it?
Wednesday night chippy sorted off, and Thursday night chippy sorted if it comes down.
So, yeah, I mean, well, tomorrow's going to be interesting. See what the league table does again.
Everton could be a point behind us, and we'd be 7th if Chelsea and United won.
Well, they play Leeds on Monday night, don't they? I've got a funny feeling Calvert-Lewin's going to score.
Oh yeah, hopefully.
In that one.
It'll probably be in the centre of the box like usual, but he will score.
So, I'm going to put you both out your misery now, and I'm going to say thanks for coming on, Ben. Thanks for coming on, Ant. We're licking our wounds, unfortunately, but we will be back reinvigorated, re-energized for the David and Goliath game on Wednesday night. Carabag or Kerryabag. Kerryabag versus Liverpool. And I might be looking at his betting slip and thinking, oh, here we go, 24 quid. Happy days.
Just make sure to cash out if we go ahead.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's been a shocking evening. I hope Ernie sort doesn't get much sleep tonight because he doesn't deserve it. Not being cruel, but when we do that, it's time to say later. So we'll see you on probably Friday. Probably do one on Friday covering the Carabag game and then building up towards the Newcastle game as well. So from Ben, me, and who's disappeared.
He has connection issues, he said.
Yeah, we'll see you soon. Take care, good night, God bless, and have a good weekend. What's left of it. Look after yourself, Ben. I'll see you soon.